my parents had me when they were really young, and they didn't have educated jobs. They were low-paying jobs. My mother didn't have a job, so when they got me, they weren't in the greatest of situations, and they did get help. It was a struggle, but they did get help. And my father took. I have two brothers now, and my father got an education long after they were born in an adult age. So it kind of helps families get loads of opportunities, I think.
Possibilities here in Norway are very good, especially having a child. We can take off one year with pay, taking care of the child at home, which I think is good for bonding between mother and child, and also enabling the mother to go back to work again afterwards. So it's very fortunate. Also, I think it's fortunate for the father that he is able to take, I think it's 14 weeks to take care of the child, which also is a great benefit here.
The most important thing is to make certain that the oil in the ground is the people's fortune and should come to the benefit of the people. We, in our oil policy, made certain that when we had foreign companies on the Norwegian shelf, they trained Norwegians, so we could build up an industry, an oil industry in ourselves that has led to a lot of employment. This is also an experience that we share with other developing countries that are now finding oil resources in the same manner. But in addition, we have high taxes of 78%, we have strong state-owned ownership, and we have a pension fund, a sovereign wealth fund, with now about $1,000 billion that where we spend some of that money, the annual interest and the annual revenues every year.
We have what I would call the Nordic model of society. You may call it a Norwegian model of society, but I would like to call it a Nordic model of society. Is that you create values and then you build a welfare state. You have institutional welfare benefits. They're equal for everybody. At the same time, you have high taxes. You will find this in all the 5 Nordic countries, even in Northern Europe as such. It also means that people accept high taxes because people get free hospitals, get kindergartens, paid maternity leave and even paternity leave for 1 year. Universal social benefits, if you like, and they should be equal for everybody.
I think public services in Norway are very good, and it's also common grounds for everyone, which I think is important not to create social inequalities. So she'll be registered first in a public childcare unit when she's about 1, and then afterwards, when it's time to go to school, it will be a public school, I'm sure.
I think the most positive thing is that it's a public school with high quality, which is including everyone. So you have some private schools, but it's very few compared to the public ones. So most people choose the public schools, and the quality is good, and it's equal education for everybody, no matter how what kind of background they have. That's the most positive thing.